Morning! So, seems you guys are interested in knowing more about my custom road bike, and I wanted to make a video about it because I really love it. So, here we go. This is a custom carbon Windy Miller Saw Doctor, and it has been made to measure to my exact specifications. They had me up on the bike jig, measured every angle of my body, and we discussed the fact that I have a bad back and all my physical imbalances. Here's the result, a beautiful bike that rides like a total dream. This bike is made of individual carbon tubes that are put together and wrapped, and that gives you great flexibility. It's not just made in a mould where you get one shape and one shape only. You can micro adjust the angles, the measurements, and also you can build different strengths into different parts of the frame, so it's stiffer at the rear end here. As a female cyclist, it can be quite hard to find an aero road bike that fits me perfectly, so custom is absolutely amazing. Although obviously custom doesn't come cheap. I mean, this frame is about £4 I think, but it'll last a lifetime. Carbon these days doesn't degrade. There's this myth that carbon has a limited lifespan compared to steel. It's not actually the case. So moving on to the components, I have got Zipp SL Aero bars, Zipp Aero seat post. It's all Zipp and SRAM, so Zipp. I've got Zipp Firecrest 303 wheels. Now, interesting to me, am I boring? I don't know. It's got disc brakes, which is my first road bike with disc brakes. I think it was only last year that British Cycling decided that you were allowed to race road crits and road races on a road bike with disc brakes. Before that, it was caliper only. So that's made a lot of people more interested in getting disc brake road bikes, certainly myself. The obvious benefit of having disc brakes on a road bike are that you're going to have less rim wear, so without calipers pressing down onto your rim and potentially squishing all sorts of grit and dirt onto your rim, you're going to have longer lasting wheels. And when your wheels are super fancy and expensive like these, well, you want them to last for as long as possible. You have more control with disc brakes, and also I'd say that you can go faster because you can brake later. They're a lot more, you sort of know what you're going to get with a disc brake. When you brake, it's kind of going to do the same thing every time you pull the brakes, whereas with calipers, that's not necessarily true because it's weather dependent, stuff like that. So these are pretty awesome. What else? Oh, okay, yeah, SRAM Red ETAP group set. So it's a full electronic group set, and SRAM's ETAP is the only totally wireless group set. So obviously that gives the bike this amazing clean look. You don't have a junction box or any of that stuff. It's just beautiful. And I really like the way ETAP works. So you click on the left shifter to go this way on the cassette, and the right one to go that way. So that makes total sense because, left for left, right for right. And then you click both of them to change the front chain ring, and both of them to change it back. So it's a really super simple, intuitive system. It works flawlessly every single time. You don't have to tune your gears all the time. And yeah, I really love it. What else can I say about it? Oh yeah, so to charge it, oh, there's some fluff. To charge it, you just pop the battery out. You pop that into a charger, so you don't have to like plug your bike in or anything silly. You just take these little batteries out. Takes 60 minutes to charge it fully, and for that I think you get 60 hours of ride time. So I've gone for 11 to 30 on the cassette because it's really hilly where I live, and that makes things a little bit easier for me. So I haven't told you about the lovely paint job. This idea was something I came up with, really well executed by Johan here, and it's based on 70s hot rod colourways. So I just really like the really vibrant, almost over the top sort of colours that they use, and we stuck some flames on it because, you know, why not? What else can I tell you about this bike other than the fact it's amazing? I guess might as well point out that I'm not going to keep the saddle on. I'm going to put a Specialized Power Expert on it because I really like those. Have I covered everything? I don't know. Let me know if there's anything else you want to know about it in the comments. I'm so stoked with this bike. I really, really love it. The idea is that I'm going to race on it, but I'm kind of scared to race on it because it's so damn nice. Hopefully I'll get over that because I totally think that bikes sitting at home not being ridden are pointless. So all my bikes I ride. Speaking of that, if you want to know what other bikes I've got, click up there and you can see a video all about what I've got at home at the moment. Might point out that not all those bikes are actually mine to keep. I get sent a lot of bikes to test and review. So it's not like I'm just absolutely loaded and I have 50 million expensive bikes. They're not all mine. But anyway, have a look and see what I've got. Ding! And if you like what I'm doing here on my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. So up there. Yeah, and I look forward to chatting to you guys next week.